Hello. Today we are talking about a short story entitled as Living or Dead. The story is written by Rabindranath Tagore. Tagore is only Nobel Prize winner for literature as Indian so far. His most famous book is Gitanjali, a collection of songs. A new form of music he brought into beings is known as Rabindra Sangeet. Rabindranath is a poet patriot. He has been acclaimed as the greatest Indian poet of modern times. He has been one of the powerful influences in the 20th century. His poems are haunted by beauty of thoughts and expression and are of a dreamy character. He has written hundreds of songs and lyrics which are on the lips of countless numbers of the people in Bengal. Among his famous works are the Gitanjali, the uh, Christian sadhana, nationalism, and the post office, and his autobiography. His later poems have been collected as printed in a volume by the Vishwa Bharati. Rabindranath Tagore is undoubtedly one of the greatest writers of modern India. As a writer, he was the versatile genius who not only and he wrote, uh, painted and acted and composed music, but also took an active part in national struggle for freedom. Uh, the story Living or Dead by Rabindranath Tagore is the story of a widow in the family of Ranihad Jamidar Sardar Shankar. Its theme is life. Life is love. Love cannot prove its claim by any document which society accepts. Kadambini has no parents, no relatives. She is a widow without a child. She has love for the small child of her brother-in-law. The child also loves her. Her life history is very tragic. One night she falls unconscious and is taken to as dead and sent for cremation immediately without any formal rites. She was not dead. She disappeared from the hut near the cremation ground when the Brahmins had gone to collect wood. Brahmins who had gone cremate her tell a lie that they had cremated Kadambini. Kadambini lives, but she knows that for the word she belonged to the words of the dead. She is afraid of her own self. Is she alive or dead? She herself does not know whether she is alive or dead. Her coming to Sharda Shankar's house and acceptance by the child as her auntie assured her that she is alive and not dead. But the adult world still thinks that she is a ghost. She proves that she is alive and not dead by her death. She plunged into the well and dies. The central theme of the story is life. Her pure love for the child brought her to her father-in-law's house. There she learns that she is alive and not dead. She had told her friend Jogmaya that although she was her friend Kadamini, but she was no longer living. She was dead. The child's acceptance of her as his auntie made her believe that she was alive. She told Shada Shankar again and again that she was alive, not dead, but no avail. Shada Shankar saw her physically alive. He heard his son crying for her auntie, but he had not courage to foresight an objective observation to see the truth. Ultimately, Kadamini has to die in order to prove that she is alive. The story ends in a very tense situation. The dialogue and the description towards the end of the story are very exciting. Two of the ladies have fallen down, fainting. Sada Shankar entered and with blooded hands he said piteously, "Is this right? Satish is my only son. Satish is my only son, but why do you show yourself to him? Are we not your own kin? Since you went to, he was wasted away daily. His fever has been incensed, and day and night he cries, Auntie, Auntie, you have left the world. Break these bones of the of Maya. We will perform all funeral honors. Kadamini could bear no more. She said, Oh, I am not dead. I am not dead. Oh, no, oh, how can I persuade you that I am not dead? I am living, living. She lifted a brass pot from the ground and dashed it against her forehead. The blood rained from her brow. Look, she cried, I am living. Sarda Shankar stood like an image. The child screams with her fear. The two fainting women lay still. Then Kadambini, shouting, I am not dead, I am not dead," went down the steps to the Janana well and plunged in. From the upper story, Sarada Shankar heard the splash. All night the rain pouring. It poured next day at dawn and was pouring still at noon. By dying, Kadambini had given proof that she was not dead. This is a very critical condition for any character. Living or Dead by Rabindranath Tagore uh, is especially as a unique story in which a person who is actually living, but nobody can't believe over his statement, and for to show and prove herself, Kadambini, to her, gone to the well and plunged herself into the well, and that's why how she can prove that she was alive and she was not dead. This is a heart touching story. Thank you.